Hey everybody, I am going to be doing a tutorial video on my take of the Layla solo by Derek and the Dominoes. I had a lot of fun recording this solo a while ago, and I recently had a request to make a tutorial video on it. So here it is. I hope you enjoy. Let's get right into it. And before I get into it, I am in open E, and the song is in D minor, mostly D minor pentatonic. And a lot of it is going to be in this area right here, just as a heads up. So let's take it from the beginning. Alright, so right there, starting off real fiery. I'm doing a backwards rake. Upwards rake into the first phrase. So going. And I'm going, the notes are D and A, so your root and fifth on your first string, 22nd fret, second string, 22nd fret. I'm just going. So the same lick that Duane opens with on the record. So. And after playing that a few times, I'm plucking, sliding into the second, sliding to the flat 3, and then back to the root and plucking that. So that entire phrase is okay. So let's go to the next one. Alright, so right there, he does these type of licks a lot. I mean, a lot of what Duane does is just between 2 frets. So what I'm doing there is I'm going sliding into the root on the first string, backward slide into the flat 7 on the first string, which is at the 20th fret. And then from there, I'm sliding into the 5th from the 20th fret on the second string. So going. And then sliding into the 5th again, and then from there I'm doing a backward slide into the 20th fret on the second string, which is our G or our 4th, then sliding in on the 3rd string to our flat 3 or F, and that's on our 3rd string, 21st fret. So what we have so far is, alright, and then from there I'm sliding into the 5th again on the second string, and then going, so 5th, 4th, flat 3, or the frets 22, 20, 18. And that's all one pluck right there. And then to the root, I'm plucking that and playing that a few times, so going. So again, that entire phrase, super slows. Alright. So moving forward. Alright, so there I'm going, so there I'm sliding into the root, backward slide to the flat 7th, 5th, slide into the root, then repeating that first part. But instead of sliding into the root again, I'm sliding into the major second, so plucking into that, and then sliding to the flat 3, and then back to a root and playing that. So the entire phrase is. Okay. Alright, so there I'm doing backward slide and sliding to the next part, or rake I should say. And right here you start playing some notes off the fretboard, which is pretty exciting. So what I'm doing is playing the 5th, the A, and that's about at the edge of the neck pickup towards the bridge side. And I'm just playing that. So you're going to want to use your ear for that. And another note to reference. Maybe sing with it, that will help a lot. Then going into the flat 7th, which is our C, back to our 5th, sliding to the 4th, and then the fifth again. So that entire phrase is. And backwards rake. All right, right there I'm going. So I'm going root, sliding to the root, backward slide to the flat seventh, sliding to the fifth, another backward slide into the flat seventh. So we have then another, so backward slide to the flat seventh, fifth, and then so fifth, fourth, flat three, root. So let me listen to that again, just to be sure. All right, yep, so okay, so the next part. All right there, I'm going to the fifth and fourth strings at both the 13th and 15th fret. So I'm playing the notes flat 7, root, flat 3, fourth, or a C, D, F, G. And I'm just alternating between them, just going and doing that 4 times. So going, then going to the higher octave, which is on the first and second string, same frets, then to the lower octave, then to the higher octave. So that entire part super slow is. And then finally going. So I'm going fifth, fourth, flat 3, fourth, flat 3, root. So going. So the entire phrase is. Alright, moving forward. Alright, right there, I'm playing 4 different rhythms, all on the root note. So I'm playing quarter notes, 16th notes, and 16th note triplets, or 6 tuplets. And I'm doing a measure each, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a triplet, 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 triplet. And to play those faster rhythms, starting with the 16th notes, I'm just basically striking up and then down with my index finger. So it's a good way to build up speed and do a trill with one note. So after I do that, I slide into the flat 3 and I just nudge it slightly between F and F sharp, you know, those in-between notes. And that's at the, let's see, 18th fret on the second string. And then I'm going back to the root at the 15th fret, backward slide to the flat 7, and then root again. So going. Or no, it should be a. There we go. So. Okay. Alright, so right there, some exciting stuff. Definitely stole this lick from Derek. He uses it a lot, especially at the climax of his solos. But after another rake, I'm playing the first and second string at the same time, so it's a double stop. And I'm playing the root and fifth, which is on the first string, 22nd fret, and second string, 22nd fret. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm plucking from there and doing a backward slide to the 20th fret, so a flat 7 and fourth, and going. And I'm repeating that bunch. I'm actually doing half note triplets, and I'm doing that for 3 measures. So half note triplets are fitting a triplet into 2 beats. So if this is the pulse, the rhythm would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, and I'm doing that for 3 measures. And then I'm sliding into the flat 3 and flat 7 on our 1st and 2nd string, and that would be, I guess it would be around the 25th fret if we actually had frets up here, but you're just gonna have to use your ears until then. So, and then going to the root, plucking that, doing a backward slide into the flat 7, and then into the root again, and then doing a pluck on the root, backward slide to the flat 7, and then a 5th backward slide into the 4th. So again, it would be. All right, so let's go to the next part. All right, so repeating the same lick I played earlier. So just 5th, flat 7. No, root, flat 7, 5th. So slide to the root again, flat 7, 5th. Then plucking and sliding to the major 2nd, sliding to the flat 3, and then back to the root. So that entire phrase again is. Okay, next part. All right, so there I'm going root, backward sliding in the flat 7th, plucking into it, then going to the 5th, sliding into the 5th, and then backward slide into the flat 7th. So we have, then doing another backward slide into the flat 7th into the 5th. And then plucking the root at the 22nd fret and doing a gradual slide to C, which is going to land us into the next part of the song, the piano coda. And the next section is in C, so you're essentially jumping from root to root in the 2 different sections. So that last part is. Yep, and I'm sliding to that root again at the end and then sliding downwards, okay? Yep, so that is it for the solo. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a like, and I will be posting more content like this in the future. Have a great day.